Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching The Godfather Part II. What did you think of the first one?
I loved the first one. Incredible movie. You can absolutely see why it's a classic.
So many absolutely shocking moments.
Yeah.
Apollonia blowing up.
That was sad.
That was sad. The baptism scene in the end was spectacular. One of the best endings to a movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean it was like a masterpiece.
And the crazy thing is, I feel like it's pretty unanimous that people think the second one is better than the first one.
Yeah, we received a lot of comments that they think a lot of people think the second one is better than the first. And the first one was just so good that's crazy.
Right, like how much higher can it go?
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be like an Aliens.
Where like the sequels actually can hold up to the original,
yeah,
or
like
for some people surpass or whatever.
Right, like you've just got a good sequel.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm really excited to check it out.
Me too. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all of those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. Yeah, we left off with Michael pretty much being the new Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
Just like his dad. Oh, Vito. The town name is Corleone. Wow. So we're getting a backstory on Vito Corleone.
Yeah. He's only 9?
Jeez, at the funeral?
This is mostly children, too.
Oh, wow. They killed his brother. Killed the brother at the dad's funeral. So Vito's known death and violence from a pretty young age.
Yeah.
Ma ammazzasti a mio marito. Avevi solo 9 anni ed è fisso. Ma o figlio mio è sicco.
Just begging for her son's life.
Paragnatemi sto figlio mio.
No. Wow. Oh my god.
Malamente finisce.
Oh my god. Just lost his entire family.
In like the course of a day. Wow, he's really gonna come for revenge. Someone's helping him.
Yeah.
Just going right past him.
Wow.
What an insane beginning. I mean, I should have been mentally prepared for that after all of the insane things that happened in the first movie, but that still shocked me.
Yeah.
So maybe, I guess that's why he changed his last name?
Probably. Start over.
That's interesting that he was also described as like dumb-witted, never speaks, because the Vito we know was insanely calculated and smart.
Right.
I wonder what they're checking for, like underneath the eyelids?
My assumption is they're looking for drugs, but I don't know how you could fit drugs there.
What is your name?
Vito Andolini from Corleone.
Vito Corleone.
So
I
it's
like
just,
that better.
Yeah. Just a mistake.
I think there's so much already.
Yeah, just alone in a whole new world. Oh, he does speak.
Mama!
This is the sister, right?
I think so, yeah.
You remember Merle, don't you?
Hello, Mama.
He seems better than the last guy.
Worry about waiting online to see your brother.
Or Michael's doing the same thing.
Senator Pat Geary of the state of Nevada.
Got the Senate connection.
Mm-hmm. Did
And-
it right in Vegas.
Yeah, they're in Vegas.
I have here in my hand a check, Anthony Vito Corleone.
Oh no. You just butchered their names.
So awkward.
I wonder how much it was for. I couldn't read it on the check.
He's the one who arranged this whole thing for your man Turnbull.
Ooh, what does he need?
You control 2 major hotels in Vegas.
Wow, 2 hotels.
I don't spend any more time here than I have to. Price is $250,000.
Ooh, that's a lot.
I don't like to see you come out to this clean country in your oily hair.
Oh,
I despise your masquerade.
this guy's digging his own grave.
My offer is this. Nothing. Not even the fee for the gaming license.
Oh man, what is he gonna do? I like
He's
that.
a senator, though.
He's got his ways.
It's got to make it a little more difficult.
I'm super excited about Michael's story, but they made Vito's origin story so interesting.
Yeah.
I hope we go back to that.
Can't get in to see Mike?
He's got me waiting in the lobby.
I'm sure Mike has his priorities of who he wants to see.
Yeah, it's a busy man.
What's this?
It's an orange from Miami.
Oh, someone in the comment section said watch out for oranges.
Yeah.
But I thought that was just for the first movie.
So did I.
You met Merle. He was with me in Vegas.
Could I have a drink or something?
Oof, pretty demanding.
The ink on your divorce isn't dry yet and you're getting married?
You're not my father!
And what do you come to me for?
Because I need money.
Man, his sister's a fuck up.
And this guy's a loser.
Yeah.
That's probably kind of harsh.
No, he's a loser.
You can live here on the estate with your kids. I don't know this Merle. You'll disappoint me.
Oof.
The shadow on his face.
Yeah. Oh man, what was her answer? What an insane party for a first communion.
It's a big deal.
It means we should all live happily for 100 years.
Oh, he's still there. Guess she had a different answer. Oh. Yeah, isn't that his wife?
I think so.
Just a bunch of drunk messes.
That if you can't take care of this, I have to. I think you better.
She was never seen again.
Ancora pote il nome di Corleone. È too simple, devi dire rispetto.
Your father did business with Hyman Roth, but your father never trusted him.
At least he's getting a dance in.
In 5 years, the Corleone family will be completely legitimate. That was 7 years ago.
I'm trying, darling.
I was just about to wonder how long it's been. I mean, he's definitely in a more legitimate business with the gambling in Vegas, but it's still dealing with a lot of shady people.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to take a good amount of time to establish yourself in an entirely new state.
Yeah.
Make away, the drape's open.
Oh my gosh, who's carrying out a hit right now? Someone must have opened the drapes from the inside. Jeez, who did that? He's got a lot of guns and dogs. Wow, he definitely has this set up like a fortress.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on the bottom floor. I thought they were on like a second or third story or something. I was like, how'd they get shots in like that?
Is there water there or something?
Yeah, they were by
oh,
like
right,
a lake
with the
or
boats.
something. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave here tonight. I give you complete power, Tom.
What?
I'm trusting you with the lives of my wife and my children.
I mean, it had to have been someone close on the inside because they would have to have had access to the bedroom to keep the curtains open.
Right.
I don't recognize him. We won't get anything out of him now.
He was right, they're dead already.
Wonder how everyone's gonna react to this.
Anthony, I'm gonna be leaving very early tomorrow.
I could help you.
Someday you will.
I'm just so afraid for everyone in the family now with how easily they would be able to attack him in his own home.
When he doesn't know who.
Right. Oh, we're back to Vito. That's Robert De Niro.
I was gonna say, that looks like a young Robert De Niro.
Was it Sonny or Sony? Because he was the oldest, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. It's not a good person to yell at, probably.
Carla, vattene da qua.
Oh, come on. That's your girl.
Come on.
Wow.
Throwing fruit at his window? He also seems pretty old for not having any connection to, like, the mafia at all.
Jeez.
What the heck? Oh. Literally just threw that to a random neighbor.
Yeah.
And it happened to be Vito. His Don is just a leech on his own community.
It's gotta be scary. Have him right under your business.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna have to fire Vito? Wow, Fanucci's affecting him personally now.
This is it. This has gotta be the start.
Yeah. He just got fired and has a bag full of guns. Vito took that very well. He's very, like, understanding. Oh. Wow. Just with how successful Vito is in the first part, you would think he has some sort of connection almost from the beginning.
Yeah.
But he's an adult down to a single piece of fruit. Great answer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's all perfect timing.
Sto figlio di puttana. Non creo che s'arrabia.
I think this is a robbery. Vito's like, why are you so suspicious if this is your friend?
I'm afraid of whose house this is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's photos there. He can see whose house it is. Oh no. What the hell did you just get Vito into?
The police?
It looks like it. Oh man, Vito, get the hell out of here. Oh. Who'd they just steal this rug from?
He's not a fan.
Back to Michael.
These car shots always freak me out.
I know, there's so many cars too.
Was it Ray? The guy in Miami that he picked over family?
Oh, it started with an H, I think.
Oh, okay. But maybe that's who he's going to
Yeah.
Hyman's in there.
Hyman.
Mr. Roth?
Roth, Hyman. You were close. Ray.
Just combine the names.
This is not who I would expect would be so powerful down in Miami.
Yeah.
I want you to know about it before it happens so that there's no danger of starting another war. Frank Pantangeli came to my home.
He tried to have me killed.
Oh. He thinks it was Frank?
Eardrum.
What we'll do together in the next few months, make history, Mark.
That seemed like that went well.
Yeah. It's all about respect.
What's up?
You're dead.
We got company, huh?
Ooh. Mike's here. He got the go-ahead for the kill.
In his house?
He attacked him in his house.
Yeah.
I wish you would have let me know you were coming.
I didn't want you to know I was coming.
Terrifying.
In my bedroom where my wife sleeps. Where my children come and play with their toys.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
It was Hyman Roth that tried to have me killed.
What?
I know it was him.
Is that true? Or is he tricking him? Who are you tricking?
My father taught me many things here. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Find out who the traitor in my family was.
Okay, this is a lot to process.
Yeah.
So he went down to see Hyman just to make it seem like everything's okay.
The doorbell or the phone?
It's phone.
I don't want you to call me anymore.
Your brother's not gonna find out we talked.
Oh man. So it seems like it was Fredo, but it seems like they kind of used Fredo's idiocy.
Man, I was real confused there for a minute, but I think we figured it out.
There's a lot of moving pieces.
What's this, Rosato?
It's like casino for our new deal.
So he's got to play along with these Rosado brothers.
Michael Corleone says hello.
Oh my god.
Are you open or closed?
Is Frankie dead already?
Is that something on the floor?
Okay, he's still alive? Jesus, oh my god, it's a full shootout.
I don't think that even kind of went according to plan.
Or was that exactly... Is that what Michael wanted? For Frankie to go in, get attacked, but have the police there to mess up the whole situation, to make it look like the police took out the Rosado brothers and not Michael.
I can't see that they wanted him to have a shootout in the street.
I thought I could help you, Senator.
Oh my God. What are they doing with him?
My brother Fredo operates this place. If this had happened someplace else, we couldn't have helped.
Oh, they framed him for sleeping around.
And I don't know how it happened.
You can't remember?
Oh, did he kill a prostitute?
I'll fix it.
Oh. I assume he didn't do this. They just framed him.
I think so.
And I know that I could not have hurt that girl.
It'll be as though she never existed. All that's left is our friendship.
I was wondering how they were going to get him. That was
extreme.
That was extreme. I thought maybe they would rough him up a little bit, but they just made him think he killed a prostitute.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Corleone. We're not to let you through.
I'm just going to have to speak to Mr. Hagen.
Tom.
Now, this is Michael's request for your safety.
Stay in my house.
No, within the compound will be fine.
Am I a prisoner? Is that it?
It's not the way we look at it, Kay.
At least hopefully she's safe in there.
Yeah.
Are they in Cuba now?
Regional Vice President of the Pan American Mining Corporation.
There's a lot of top people here.
Mr. Michael Corleone of Nevada, tourism and leisure activities.
Tourism and leisure activities. Man, when is he going to make his move against Hyman?
Stanno facendo la pulizia.
Oh, that was wild.
As a reward.
I'm like afraid of this cake.
Everything blows up.
Half of the cash with the Teamsters on a dollar-for-dollar basis.
Is all of this cake poisoned?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's freaking me out.
Putting a lot of emphasis on this cake.
Smaller piece.
I guess if Michael doesn't eat any, that's our answer.
I want all of you to enjoy your cake.
Oh, no, Michael's eating it.
We're so paranoid.
The soldiers are paid to fight, the rebels aren't.
What does that tell you?
They can win.
We were running molasses out of Havana when you were a baby. The trucks owned by your father.
I feel like I don't like that comparison he just made, that he was willing to take himself out to kill
the
else.
Captain, yeah. Unless it was poison and Michael's just going to go to the hospital and have an antidote or something.
I think we're reading too much into this cake.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Well, bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I'm just like, when is he going to make his move?
I know, right? Okay.
Anybody I know in Havana?
Oh, Hyman Roth.
The people he was talking with.
I thought maybe we'd go out together.
Oh, man.
I know a place we can spend some time together, okay?
What'd you do?
I was mad at you.
Why didn't we spend time like this before?
Oh, my God. He just has to confess everything at this point.
Before I reach my hotel, I'll be assassinated.
This movie just has so many moving pieces.
It was Roth all along. I've already made my move. Hyman Roth will never see the new year.
What's the move? And how involved is Fredo?
Says you have to take it easy, and he's going to give you a prescription. He'll be back tomorrow.
Was it poison?
If you're sure you're feeling better.
Feel fine.
She was quick to head out.
Who had Frank Pantangeli killed?
Oh, he's just going in for it.
But who gave the go-ahead? I know I didn't.
I loved her and trusted her.
He didn't trust you.
He had an idea to build a city. And the city he invented was Las Vegas.
Got shot right in the eye.
Someone put a bullet through his eye. This is the business we've chosen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's getting all riled up.
If the money's on the table, I'll know I have a partner. If it isn't, I'll know I don't.
I don't think you're waking up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Johnny Ola? Fredo? We never met.
Johnny was the one on the phone.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If looks could kill.
Johnny Ola told me about this place. He brought me here. Seeing is believing, huh? I see it.
When did Johnny bring you here?
Johnny knows these places like the back of his hand.
Did he just slip up? Now Mike knows. I think he was suspicious, but I think that just confirmed it.
Yeah.
He looked devastated. I think he knows he's gonna have to maybe kill his own brother now. Oh! There goes Johnny.
A hanger?
Yeah, with a hanger.
That was crazy with the curtains.
Yeah, the curtains. It was Roth's room, right?
I think so.
We're taking you to the hospital.
Ooh. What the hell was in that cake? He's probably just going to make sure he died.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He's alone.
Yeah, that's it.
No!
I definitely thought he was out of there.
Yeah, I thought they were just going to discover a dead body.
I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart.
Oh my gosh.
But they're definitely gonna know that it was Michael, right?
I would have to assume so. That Michael just lost his, like, assassin.
Para evitar más derramamiento de
Is that the president resigning?
I mean, they came into his room.
That's true. All of this chaos might help Michael get the hell out of here?
Roth is dead. Fredo! Fredo! Come with me!
God damn it, Fredo. And is Roth dead? They saved him the last second. Man, this is a nightmare. How the hell did they get out of that? I'm gonna need a summary of the events.
Roth got out in a private boat. He's in the hospital in Miami.
Still alive.
I asked about Fredo.
I think he got out. He must be somewhere in New York. Kay had a miscarriage. She lost the baby.
No. So he's just kind of turned into a little thief.
This is not gonna go well.
Seriously.
I'm making an offer you don't refuse.
An offer he can't refuse.
Com'ora sogni senza trovare? Vedo sto picciolo di scagli.
Oranges.
Nothing happened the first time.
Who was holding the first orange?
It was in the first scene.
Yeah. What are you doing, Vito?
It's like a white target.
Oh, someone tried to, like, cut his neck at one point.
Yeah. The guns?
It's gotta be a gun. I assume that bag of guns is a long time ago now.
True.
She's gonna shoot him on the stairs?
Yeah, this seems ballsy.
There's definitely a gun in there.
Just got substantially more quiet, too.
Yeah, they need the music to come back to cover up the sounds of the gun. Well, it's also wrapped in a towel. Oh!
The fireworks.
Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god, Vito! Whoa! Man, he just carried out a successful assassination. I mean, he didn't like that guy leeching off of his own community.
I was gonna say, this is gonna be a win for a lot of people.
It's Michael. Is that Tom? Maybe? In the middle kid? Or do you think that's Sonny, maybe? Did they find Tom as like a little baby or something? That ADT security systems?
All patched up.
It's not even gonna say hi.
If he knows what to say.
The head of your family is Michael Corleone.
What the hell happened?
Was there always a buffer involved?
The family had a lot of buffers.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Ma tu pensi, Peter, non quiere, non tu puoi chiamare.
He kind of lost his brother.
I think he was more looking for advice for Fredo, not his wife.
No, è mio piacere. Niente sordo.
Ooh.
There's something I do for you. You come, we talk.
Grazie.
Huh?
What a change. She's accepting the gift.
Yeah, he wasn't accepting them earlier.
Yeah. So everybody must know.
Dici che mi vuoi che stare qua?
Você o Ganush, signora Roberto.
He's gonna go rough someone up.
They're just gonna talk.
Just gonna give him an offer he can't refuse.
Già l'affettai a casa. È un'altra famiglia.
Gonna have to do better than that.
Ci sono 6 mesi d'anticipo. Tu vale indannato di 6 mesi. Ma scelto un cane a prestare.
The dog stays. Oh, you almost had a deal.
Sto vicinato così. Tu sanno dire come io faccio favori.
Roberto, sai chi giocava a casa dei soci?
He's working his way up. Looks like he changed his tune.
La maronna come ne capiamo male. Io ve lo portai? 1, 2. Perché?
Oh man.
Ma posso aspettare? Posso evitare da povera vedova. Anzi, ci levo.
Lower it.
5 scuole ci levo, va bene? 10 ce ne levo.
So nervous.
Faccio stare con voi, sapete perché?
Oh, poor guys.
Proudly say that some of my very best friends are Italian American.
Pays to have someone on the table.
Murder of a New York City police captain in 1947.
Whoa.
You devised the murder of the heads of the so-called 5 families.
No?
Didn't do that.
It's a complete falsehood. Served my country faithfully and honorably in World War II.
That's right, he's a war hero.
Produce a witness who will corroborate the charges which were made against you today.
Ooh, that witness is gonna be dead.
10 to 1 shot, it would take the 5th, and I lose.
Is this the witness?
That's what I was thinking.
And you're gonna look respectable for 50 million of your fellow Americans.
Yeah, because these two don't seem like Italians.
How'd they get their hands on him?
Roth. He engineered it, Michael.
Roth is still alive too?
He said he was half dead, scared stiff, and talking out loud that you turned on him.
Oh.
What about Fredo? What does he know?
He says he doesn't know anything. Played this one beautifully.
Fucking Roth. This close to having him killed.
I'm gonna talk to Fredo.
They even know where Fredo is? What the hell? Fredo's back home? Last we saw he was on a boat in Cuba.
I didn't know it was gonna be a hit, Mike.
I've always taken care of you, Fredo.
You're my kid brother, and you take care of me?
Yeah, you're kind of useless.
The Senate lawyer. He belongs to Roth.
So they both have a senator on their side.
Mm-hmm.
You're nothing to me now. You're not a brother.
Wow.
I don't want to know you or what you do. I don't want you near my house.
Just totally got rid of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the biggest liability to this family.
Yeah, he says he's smart, but he fell into that trap.
I don't want anything to happen to him while my mother's alive.
While my mother's alive?
Yeah.
Now, how much power does Michael really have? Who's this? Is that his dad or something?
Maybe.
Were you a member of the Corleone family?
I never knew no Godfather.
Oh.
Here and now, under oath. Were you at any time?
Who is this person sitting next to Michael?
I don't know nothing about that.
His name is Vincenzo Pentani. He is, I believe, his brother.
I'm gonna find out what the hell happened.
This committee owes an apology. Apology, Senator.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Just straight up intimidating the witness in the hearing.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Over!
Jeez, his whole family's just crumbling apart. He's gonna be left with no one.
It wasn't a miscarriage. It was an abortion.
What?
I wouldn't bring another one of your sons into this world.
Oh my god.
I know now that it's over.
Oh my god.
No way you could ever forgive me.
Oh my god.
You won't take my children!
You're my children.
That got so dark.
I thought for a second she would agree to stay, and then that just completely flipped. I wonder if Tom knew, because she was stuck in that compound. Someone must have let her leave to go to the doctors. What was the family that killed his family in the beginning? Because now he's back. I feel like he was going to go get revenge at some point.
I think it was something with an F.
I thought it was a C.
We're off our game.
Ooh, this is it. I remember the long...
Mm-hmm.
There he is. Killed his whole family. Don Ciccio.
Si chiama Vito Corleone.
Oh, he's gonna come closer, all right.
Ti pigliaste un nome di sto padre, come si chiama?
Oh.
Antonio hanno chiesto è petit.
Oh! That was vicious. Oh my god. Oh, I knew he would get revenge, but that was brutal.
Yeah.
That was like his whole gut. Looks like they all are attending a funeral. Oh no, his mom. That means his time's over too.
I love their mom.
Can I talk with him?
Sorry, Fredo, no chance.
Can I see him?
He's in the boathouse.
That's cold, but he deserves it.
Wonder if he's gonna try anyways.
Connie's a disappointment too.
Michael, please, I want to talk to you.
Whatever power he used, he has the kids and the wife's not there.
Can't you forgive Fredo? I want to take care of you now.
Wow.
I don't know if I believe this. I want it to be true, unless that was like a hug goodbye.
It's kind of how I feel.
You know, he's just there chilling.
Reported is terminal. He's only going to live another 6 months anyway.
Been dying of the same heart attack for 20 years.
It would be like trying to kill the president. There's no way we can get to him.
If history's taught us anything, it says you can kill anyone.
He's got 6 months left, and Michael still wants to kill him.
I don't blame him.
No.
I don't feel I have to wipe everybody out. Just my enemies. You're gonna come along with me in these things I have to do, or what?
I've always been loyal to you. I mean,
What is this?
Oh, hostility.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is the abortion thing.
You wanna try it when we go out in the lake?
Okay.
Okay.
We're going out on the lake? Oh my gosh. I'm just still afraid of everything.
I feel the same.
Corleone family was like the Roman Empire.
It was once.
Like the Roman Empire. They crumbled too.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they went home and they killed themselves. Their families were taken care of, Tom.
Oh, do they want him to kill himself?
They sat in a hot bath, opened up their veins. Sometimes they had a little party before they did it.
Is this your party right now?
Don't worry about anything, Frankie 5 Agents.
Wow.
Did he just hand him a blade?
Hey, please.
She's arranging this behind his back.
I feel like it. Not even a word. Just close the door on her.
She wanted. She said, I needed you to hate me.
Yeah? Is he gonna kill Fredo in front of his own son, though?
Michael wants to take him to Reno now.
Oh, no. Bye, Fredo. I'm sure Connie doesn't even know. He's literally just wiping him out. I think he got the one guy that slit his own wrists, killing his brother Fredo, and he's trying to kill Roth months before he's gonna die anyways.
Frankie, come on out. Let's play some hearts. Frankie?
Oh my gosh. It's just like the last movie where he just took everyone out all at once.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just like that? Oh shit. Oh. Again with the religious theme combined with murder.
Holy Mary. Father has plans for you.
Well, I have my own plans for my future.
Once you go to college, you get stupid.
Not even getting up.
I mean, he's alone here just like he's alone in the present time. All right, that was The Godfather Part II. What'd you think?
I mean, incredible. I've really enjoyed this series so far.
Yeah.
This one was definitely much different, I think, than the first one.
I agree. I feel like the first film, at least it felt this way, that there was a lot of more self-contained stories, kind of. The sequences would have a start, a middle, and an end, and the movie would keep going. Whereas this movie definitely felt like it slowed down a lot, and there was one major situation going on, which was who betrayed Michael Corleone. I do feel like this one took its time a lot more than the first one.
A little bit more chaotic. There was a lot of like jumping around between like not only just the times between both of them, looking at Vito and Michael,
right,
but also just jumping around with kind of where Michael was at and as he's kind of figuring out what's going on.
Right. It was much more of like a mystery type of movie, whereas, you know, we're jumping around from Miami and Cuba and Las Vegas and then Senate hearings, and like we are jumping around, and it's all trying to unravel what exactly happened in the beginning of the movie that led for them to be attacked in their own home.
Right. They were both totally different.
Super interesting to kind of unravel this mystery and kind of put yourself in the mind of Michael as he's trying to figure out what exactly happened.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like we were at the top of our game on this one.
No, I feel like we missed a lot of stuff, or I mean, there was definitely some clues here or there, but there was a lot of moving pieces, and I mean, Michael handled it the best that he could, but this movie seemed sadder, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like it ended on a down note. Like it ended with Michael sitting alone in that room by himself,
with
essentially.
Just like silence.
Well, oh yeah, so I guess no, technically it did end with him sitting alone outside with silence.
Yeah.
I was thinking a few scenes before that when he was just kind of in the room before it cut to the past.
Right.
The first movie, it felt like the rise of Michael. And this one kind of felt like the decline of Michael.
Yeah, I mean, he essentially really lost everyone. I mean, his mother passed. I mean, he had his brother killed. He lost Kay. He did keep his children.
But at what cost?
Yeah.
And losing Kay too, that wasn't like we can't work on our differences, or she just can't handle this life. That was an intense scene. She had an abortion of his son to specifically make him hate her as much as possible.
Right, and saying that like I didn't want
to bring another one of your sons into this world. And like that was a brutal scene.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like the look on Michael's face, I was just like, oh no.
Okay.
Like what is he about to do? Because that like turned so quickly.
Yeah.
Because that conversation, it felt like it was like, it was the end of their relationship, but it felt just like she was ready to like leave and he didn't want her to. Like it didn't seem like it was going to turn like that.
No, which I feel like The Godfather does a lot of amazing things. It's very similar to the first one where it like sets you up for something bad, and then you're like, okay, well, I know this is going to go bad, but how you think it's going to go bad is not correct.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, yeah, we thought, all right, this is the end of the relationship, but nope, takes this harsh turn and to be like, yeah, you are right, it is the end of the relationship, but it's way worse than that.
Yeah.
Even like the way the movie starts, it's like, oh, here's a bad situation. Michael or Vito's dad is killed.
Right.
Okay, now his brother is also dead at the funeral. And then his mom goes to beg for his life. And you're like, okay, well, this is going to end bad. Like, he already lost his dad. He lost his brother. Now maybe he's going to have to be some, like, servant for this Don for, like, the next 30 years before he gets an opportunity. Like, nope. He's just going to straight up kill your mom right in front of you and then hunt you down.
Yeah.
Like, that's a theme from the first one where it's just like bad scenes get way worse than you think. And this was the same thing. There was plenty of bad scenes. Like, I mean, losing his brother in a sense that he like disowned his brother, that already would have been a bad enough situation. But he has to straight up kill his own brother.
Yeah, no, and I feel like there was just a lot of, like you said, mystery. Like, a lot of things shocked us throughout this because, I mean, for me, like, there was a lot of scenes that I was like, it's not gonna go there. Like, it's not gonna go there. It's not gonna get that bad. And it did get that bad.
Yeah.
So, that was crazy. And I do have to say, Robert De Niro was fantastic. I loved seeing him as Vito.
I really loved jumping back and forth and getting that background on Vito.
Yeah.
Which it's also surprised me how violent Vito was. Like how violent he was willing to be. Like for whatever reason, when I was watching the first Godfather, he seemed just very cautious and calculated, and he still was in the past, but he killed that one Don that was kind of forcing everyone to pay.
In the
like
neighborhood, yeah.
That was his own decision. It wasn't like his life was in jeopardy. It wasn't like his back was up against the wall. Like he just straight up was like, I'm gonna take this guy out.
Yeah, it was like in the first movie, he was just so high up that we didn't need to see him do those things.
Right.
Because he had just his whole family. But this was like him in the nitty gritty of it. And like you said, he wasn't working for anyone. Like, this was a decision that he made on his own. But I loved that Robert De Niro still had that, like, kind of, like, confidence in the character that, especially in the scene, I think that stands out is when the landlord realizes who he is.
Yeah, that was an excellent scene.
Excellent. He comes in and he just kind of has, like, a little smirk on his face as he's just progressively giving him more and more, like taking more money off and letting her keep the dog, all of those things.
Yeah, he doesn't say a word, just sits there and looks at him, and the other guy just digs himself deeper and deeper, like, $5, $10 for free, I'll do anything you want. Like,
yeah, so I think that he just did a really good job portraying Vito.
Yeah, that was
a young Vito.
That was definitely a highlight of the movie, and I wish there was more. I would totally watch an entire movie just about Vito's backstory.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool if these had been split into 2 separate movies.
Yeah, I totally wouldn't. Okay, like Godfather Part II, Part 1, and Godfather Part II, Part 2 or something. But yeah, no, it was amazing to kind of jump back and forth with the, you know, Vito's origin story and Michael, you know, working his way through this mystery. And there was a couple of, like, turning points for us. Like, at first we thought Roth Hyman was the good guy, and then he comes back to the other guy. I already forgot his name, but he was like, "Oh no, it's Roth that's trying to kill me," and I was just like,
"Yeah." We were like, "What?
Wait,
which way is the right way? Like, what actually happened?"
Right, and then like his whole brother's involvement. Like, I don't think his brother necessarily had bad intentions. I feel like he wanted to do something to be like, "Hey, look, I accomplished this. I did this all on my own."
Yeah,
and instead he, you know, put his family in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Which cost him his life. The struggle between him and Roth, and then the whole Cuba scene, how that just kind of unfolded when they went to that Superman show, and his brother was like, "Oh yeah, I've been here before with Jonathan," I think was the name,
or Johnny or something.
Johnny or something like that, and it was just like, oh no.
Yeah, it was, and just the hurt on Michael's face, like, just immediate.
Yeah,
he knew
immediately. And then even at that party, he went up and was like, "I have a plane to get us out of here." And just like the way he like grabbed his face and was like, "I know it was you. Like, I know it was you." And that was it. And then even then he was still like, "Fredo, like, come into the car." Like when the chaos went, like,
yeah, like, "I can get you home safely."
Yeah, you're still my brother. Like, I know you fucked up, but let's get home and let's deal with this.
Yeah.
That was rough for sure, because I mean, we already kind of touched on it, but this definitely felt like there was just bad thing after bad thing was happening to Michael Corleone.
And it was actually, I feel like it was weird to kind of see, like, we were seeing like Vito rise. Like, this was him from beginning to end, like young, and then rising up, and everything he needed to do to create himself as the Don.
Right.
And then you have Michael going in the completely opposite direction.
It really is like polar opposites of the first movie, because in the first movie you have the fall of Vito Corleone because, you know, of one wrong decision, or, you know, that one meeting about the drugs.
Right.
And then everything went downhill from there. And then the rest of the movie was about Michael stepping up. Whereas this, it flipped everything. It was showing, like you said, Vito rising up, Michael falling down. I know there's a third part. What the heck happens in the third part?
I don't know. I feel like some of the comments mentioned that I think it's pretty far removed from these 2 movies.
I think it was made a decent amount of time
later.
After.
Yeah, so still interested to see it, but I have no idea where they're gonna go with it.
Unless he's now teaching his son, Anthony. That's the only thing I can think of, because if it's made, you know, Michael Corleone has no one really left. He doesn't have his wife, he doesn't have his brother, his mom. His sister may have turned a corner. His sister was just...
I don't know what she was doing.
For the first movie and the second movie.
Yeah.
But that seemed very genuine, where she was talking about, like, I really hated you and I did things to hurt myself to hurt you.
Right.
And I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
And it did seem like she was like, we need to change. Like, I need to be part of the family. I can help you. I can take care of you. Like, I think she could tell how hurt her brother was, and I think that like family instinct kicked in for her. Hopefully moving forward, she's like a strong companion for him.
Yeah, I would say so, but I feel like she's gonna be pretty pissed about Fredo.
Oh shit, yeah. She doesn't know about Fredo yet.
Yeah,
because she did beg Michael to forgive him, and she will find out. Okay, yeah, so scrap all that. That's that Godfather Part 3 is gonna open up with them yelling at each other and her leaving.
Yeah.
So he'll just have his kids and Tom, which that was a weird situation towards the end. It seemed like he had a little bit of hostility towards Tom.
It did. Yeah, at the very end. And I don't know if he was just, his whole life was basically in shambles. And I don't know if he was just kind of taking it out on Tom, or if it really did have something to do with Kay, potentially. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought they would wrap that up a little bit more, but that's left a little open-ended. So my only interpretation is that somehow Tom allowed Kay to leave the compound. And in that time frame, Kay had an abortion, whether Tom knew about it or not.
Yeah.
But he was ordered to keep her inside.
Right.
And he alone had the authority to let her leave.
Yeah. And honestly, I was actually really surprised about the Tom storyline in general. Like, I know that they were close. I know that Tom was, a brother.
Yeah, brother.
But to like hand everything over to him, I was actually extremely surprised.
I mean, Tom was always the best, like, helpful aid to the family, but he isn't Sicilian.
Yeah.
But then you think about it, it's like, well, who else was there? Like,
oh no, he didn't really have another choice. It's not like he could hand it over to his son.
Right, yeah, his like little 9-year-old son or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling for sure, because I always watch these like gangster mob movies or something, and I always love the climb up, like the success and stuff. It's always just fun to watch because it's just a movie.
Yeah.
But then when it starts to get more into the reality of like, okay, everyone he loves is now either dead or gone, and now he's, being tried in court from the Senate, and okay, things are going pretty bad. And it's just like, all right, that's how every like gangster movie ends. It's just like, and it's all over. I was like, shoot, it seems like it's like all over for Michael. I mean, I know it's not, but it really does seem like he hit kind of rock bottom at the end of this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same.
But I mean, I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, all aspects, because it's just really fun to see Michael work through things. I think he just took a lot of the intelligence from his dad, and I mean, he's still alive. Like, he had a lot thrown at him, and he's still alive in the end. And this movie ended somewhat similar to the first part in how he kind of took out his enemies
all at once at the end there.
He set up his brother to be killed. He set up that one guy who kind of turned on him to kill himself, and then he killed Roth Hyman. Like, especially that kill too. Like, Roth was gonna die in a couple of months, and Michael was like, "No, like, this death is mine. Like,
yeah,
I get this.
Yeah, it'll be at my hands."
And you even had somewhat of that like religious element into it with Fredo saying Hail Mary.
Right.
So it wasn't identical to the first part, but it was still pretty similar, where you had this like montage of the Corleone enemies essentially getting killed.
Right. The first one was definitely much more epic.
The first one was definitely a very aggressive move made.
Yeah.
And this one just kind of felt like cleaning up the pieces.
And it was like so much more personal. Like, by who? Because it was all internally. The last movie, it was the 5 other heads of the family.
Yeah, it was his own brother. It was someone who shared the Corleone name and was living in his old house.
Yeah.
And it was someone who, had done a lot of business with his dad and potentially him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it did feel a lot more personal. That's why the movie had just a general tone of sadness throughout. So I'm really interested to kind of see what happens with the third part, because does he regain some of his family back? Does he get some power? Is he finally able to break away and have a completely legitimate legal business where maybe he can finally be done with all of this crime life or something?
Nah.
The way that the first couple have, or just gangster movies in general, it doesn't typically end well.
Yeah.
But regardless, I want to see Michael Corleone's story wrap up.
Yeah.
However it does, whether it ends up with him dead or in jail or happy, managing a bunch of casinos in Vegas or something.
Yeah, no, I'm very interested to see where they go with the third film.
Absolutely. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.